Hey there guys, welcome back, Maverick here, today with another episode of Spy Family. So, we just got done with the, I think, midterms for Anya last episode, so she did reasonably, well, okay, right? I can't really say reasonably well, she didn't really do reasonably well, but I think it was okay. She didn't get any bolts or anything, so we are safe. And with that in mind, I do think that in this episode, maybe we're going to step away from the Anya focused school episodes, maybe, or I think what would be a typical thing to do would be right after a big serious thing like midterms, we get into some more fun stuff, some more casual stuff, right? So that's what I'm looking for in this episode, and let's just get right into it. All right, I skipped the opening for you guys, and let's begin in three, two, one, play. Ooh, last month. Ooh, man. I think they should, yeah, they should say president or CEO instead, not sir. Oh, I forgot to. Ah, is this the reason why? Um, is this the reason why last episode there was a hit on the Desmond's brothers' grades? Nope, there's Damien over there. Okay, now that's definitely something more of a behavior fit for elementary graders, right? Yep, of course. George. Yep, definitely. Yeah. Okay, a direct. There's a direct continuation of the last episode. Oh, bless dear Becky. Gloomy. So that's why his name is Gloom. This is such a lame way of doing things. That was some pretty good acting there. Oh, Anya's gonna step out, be an eyewitness. He's like, I'm out! I am out! And Becky's like, oh, of course you're doing it for love. Hmm. Oh, nobody's even taking care of him. That's like the stupidest thing ever. Like, why would somebody getting expelled have to do with company affairs? But, I mean, they are kids, right? I shouldn't be too harsh with this. Hmm. I mean, that's true. That's true, though. The truth hurts. Alright, alright. So, are they gonna help him or something? Oh. Look at all of them. They're all like, what the hell is this guy? Hmm? Nope, no, he's just blackmailing. Look at Anya's face there. What the rest of it? I bet by the end of all of this, I bet by the end of all of this, it's gonna turn out that, oh, just because his, it's not gonna happen, he's still gonna stay at the school. Uh, all right, come on, let's move it. Come on. So let me guess. Since they all say he's gloomy, I'm going to say that even without this kind of circumstance, this is probably his normal behavior as well. Okay. What is with your... Okay. This, I know that they're all trying to be like all uplifting and whatnot, but the only way I can see this ending is for George at the very end to still stay here. Damien, what are you doing? I mean, yeah, Anya knows what's up. She knows what's up. There's only really one way this thing can end. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Of course. In fact, that means that, yeah, that actually means that they got saved. In fact, they might even get a raise or something. So I guess he's just a naturally pessimistic. Of course. Oh, what's gonna happen? Yeah, I think it's just really okay. Now I feel kind of bad for him. Yeah, I feel like it's probably just his natural tendency to think of things going into like the worst circumstance. All right, it looks to be an off. Oh no, still a school day. A morning with Anya. Oh, so are we gonna have a Yoru centered episode today? Oh, did she forget to bring her stuff? uh, okay. So now we have Yoru's debut at the school. Well, I mean, she already went there before, but you guys know what I mean. Mama becomes the wind. Kaze ni naru. Probably you running there would be the fastest, Yoru. Okay. Right. Yep, she's gonna run, isn't she? Yep. Woo! This isn't even really parkour because this is like. Oh, I thought we were gonna have like a whole montage of her running over there. I was just about to say, typically you would need to go to like the administration office or something. Okay, now this is Yoru's infiltration mission. Dun 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 dun. Where'd you get this close? Oh, okay, okay. She's just imagining this. Hmm? Oh, oh. Right there. Of course. Oh, just give it to her. She's like, I don't need this today. Of course. Oh, there's a light. Yeah, that's a good point. You should check her schedule, actually. Oh? That's actually like one of the few instances we see of them actually off to do something together, right? But I mean, Lloyd is trained in the arts of seduction and all that stuff. Which was apparently, a very true thing as well that happened in real life. We look at the stuff like, the Bond movies, 007 and all that, and sometimes we scoff and it's like, that's all fictionalized and whatnot. But it actually, and obviously, it doesn't always work that way. But actually, the art of seduction is very real and utilized by both spies in the West and with the former Soviet Union for both sexes. Oh, actually, why am I still watching? I don't think there's anything after this, is there? Yeah, I probably don't. All right, never mind. All right. We'll just take a look at this. I don't want to watch the next session though. So, anyways, see you guys after this. All right, so that was episode 19. Man, it was, as I said at the very beginning, a very casual, simple kind of an episode here. Not too serious, just some in-betweeners and whatnot. Um, for the first one, I felt like the setup was kind of obvious. I don't know why, but I guess just the way that everybody was approaching this, right? And suddenly being all supportive and all that, and being supportive in a ridiculous way. It didn't really give me the even though on screen they were all being sincere and whatnot, in the back of my mind I was being like, okay, this is a little bit too condescending, a little bit too on the nose. It definitely, there's only one way this can end, and it has to end in a misunderstanding, right? And so that was absolutely true at the end. So I guess that is that. I did like that they kind of had a continuation from the plot of last episode though, with the failed spy, not assassin, failed spy, doing some sabotage work and all that. And I guess it kind of makes sense why that spy sucks so bad, because it was really just a few months of allowance. Even if he's a rich kid, I highly doubt you can hire very good talent that way. Um, and yeah, I think there's not really too much else to add on that. Maybe just two parts. One is they did mention something about a choir, right? About a choral, about doing some choral stuff, and they broke out into choir, into choral in the episode as well. I do wonder if we are going to be having like some sort of choral competition in the future. That would be pretty fun actually, and maybe also another sort of setting or time for them to show like their class camaraderie, class working together, and maybe for a few of our characters to exhibit their leadership as well, right? So I think that's something that I don't know if it's going to be in this series or not, but I would definitely look forward to it, because these kinds of interclass competitions are always something that I find fun, and especially with something singing, it's either going to be sports related or academics related or singing related, right? So I do want to see that part, that aspect. I think it'll be fun anyways. So no, don't know if it will happen or not, but fingers crossed. And then I guess the only other thing is probably, I have to say, my favorite running gag in this series so far has to be Becky's misunderstanding, right? I don't know, it's just the way that she always has that cheeky little grin on her and whatnot. I just love it, especially since Anya has absolutely no idea what she's talking about. But whilst Damien actually has kind of a small crush on Anya, right? So that makes it just all the more funnier to me. And yeah, definitely my favorite gag of the series so far. And so yeah, that's basically it for that first little mini episode there. The second one, that one was a little bit harder to discern. I thought it had a 50-50 chance of it actually being a true crisis, versus it being, a complete misunderstanding as well. But with Yoru, it's a little bit harder to tell, since a lot of the ridiculousness that comes from her situations that involve her really stems from the actions that she does, right? Her just doing some superhuman feats that very casually and whatnot. That's where the gag, that's what her primary gag is. So it wasn't entirely sure for me if in the end, if Anya needed those items or not. In the end, she didn't, but I think it have easily turned it into a situation where she did need it as well, and we still could have had the same kind of ending here, right? Lloyd would still be wondering, hey, what's going on, and catch up with Yoru and talk a little bit, and then instead maybe Lloyd would be like, oh hey, that's you did a pretty good job, and want to go eat some lunch or something, and it would have worked the entire same way, right? So fundamentally nothing would change from the outcome of this particular setting here, whether or not it turned out to be an actual crisis, right? Because in any case, Yoru did make it on time, in a timely fashion, and the gag that they went through really is not affected in any way by the actual the actual condition of whether Anya needs those stuff or not, right? The gags of running through the city and all that, and being Spider-Woman and all that, it's the same throughout. So not too much else to say there. They really could have gone either way with it. I was kind of a little bit bummed out that we didn't have the running montage a little bit longer. I thought they were really going to showcase like increasingly ridiculous things. I mean, don't get me wrong, they already showed plenty ridiculous and superhuman things of your running through the city, but I thought it was going to go on a lot longer, and we even had like a background music to go with it, and I thought it would be like an entire sequence, get us pumped up, at least for, I don't know, like a minute 30 or something of that sort, and we'll just see her doing the most ridiculous things, running through the city, dodging this, dodging that, and heck, maybe even saving some, like maybe even, I don't know, like helping an old lady go through the streets at one point, and still on her way to the school, right? I thought it was going to be like that kind of a montage, but unfortunately not so. But that is, I guess, a minor nitpick here. So yeah, and really that's all I want to say for this episode. There's not really too much else to add. Like I said, I don't really go through the preview and spoil myself. So anything that's going to happen there, we'll see in the next episode, right? And so with that, yeah, this has been a faster musing so far, but I guess we can just save it for a next more appropriate time. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys again next time, and bye bye.